Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is the second video on the 362 XP teardown. Just trying to do a detailed teardown of this for anybody that hasn't done it before and wants to see how I do it.
Now, all I've got on the top side of this is the cylinder, the intake boot, spacer, carburetor, and fuel lines, throttle linkage, choke linkage. Choke linkage comes out easy. I'm sure you've seen this. Give it a squeeze, poke through the arm on the side of the carburetor, pop that out, pull it back, turn it, flip it up, comes right out. Throttle linkage is pretty easy. I squeeze the trigger, hold the butterfly open, I let the rod come back a little bit. All right, it's a cable. Let it come back, pull it up and out, let go of the throttle. Now your throttle cable is disconnected from the butterfly, but it's still in a holder. So now if you pull back on the cable casing itself, you can pull that right out of this holder, and now your throttle cable is completely free. Hard to see, but we'll get there. Once we have it out, I'll show you. I've got my fuel line. That's going to get pulled off. There we go. And then we've got our impulse line. That came off real easy. That looks original. I don't think I replaced that. But anyway, we'll be putting a new one on there. Now, there is 2 screws that go through that hold all of this together. Some people pull the cylinder. Some people leave everything attached. I've done it both ways. It doesn't really matter, but there is a rubber grommet piece on the back here that you have to kind of pop out of this bracket, and sometimes it comes out easy, sometimes it doesn't. It depends on the rubber, I think, that's there. You can pop these up and out. I've never had good luck with that. The other thing you can do is take the 4 screws out. There's a plastic plate right here, and it'll all kind of come out with it. I've done that too. So there's a bunch of different ways. I think for right now, I'm going to pull the screws, and those are going to be 3mm. So they're usually not super tight. If they are, they start damaging stuff. So yeah, I'm going to pull these long screws, get them broken loose. And sometimes you can grab a hold of them with your Allen and snake them back like that and pull them out. There's one. If you were just changing the carburetor, this is the easiest way to do it. Pull them back, snake them out. Now you can just snake that carburetor right up and out of there. Swap it out, clean it, whatever you got to do. So we got that, put that off to the side. This little boot right here is what I was talking about. It gets hooked on here. You can pluck that up and out of there like this. Sometimes they come out easy, sometimes they come out hard. There it is. That's off. Just 2 little hooks that hold it onto a rubber bar that goes across on that plate. Now you've got your intake boot, and that is inside of this bridge plate right here, which is part of your plastic plate. So I got to take this cylinder out anyway, so I'm probably just going to do that now, and this intake boot will kind of stay attached to it until I take that band clamp off and pull it off. So right now I'm going to pull the cylinder out, and that should just be the 4 screws. You know what? While it's attached to everything, I want to do the I'm going to take the decomp out. See what that looks like, how corroded that is, how much buildup. And that's actually not bad. I don't even see a lot of carbon on that. That's good. It looks like it's sealing off completely. What happens is these things will get a lot of carbon built up in them, and they don't want to function much, and they'll get stuck in, and then you have no compression. So the saw will start and it will run, you just won't have any compression. It's horrible. But yeah, there's been some horror stories about these things, you know, just wreaking havoc and leak in and stuff. I don't know. I just replaced them. I put a new one in. It's cheap. And 4 screws. We got a bushing in the top of this one. I think that is just so the plastic top cover isn't sitting against the cylinder burning. But I'm gonna pull the, if I can see down in there. There we go. There's one. Okay. Oh, that was tight. That's a good one. That's out. Oh, yeah. All right, that one wasn't very tight. Some people might ask, why don't I use a extension, all that, and I love these T-wrenches that have a full hex handle like that because it actually springs, and when it lets go, it tends to slap you in the hand less. So that's why I use them. Let's see, what do we got? All right, that screws up and out. All right, pulling that cylinder off. There it is. Got 1, 2. Got that one in the rubber bushing. And the other one's right here in the top of the case. Wow, this thing is clean inside. Real clean. Look at this. I don't see anything. I think this thing's gonna be fine. Look how clean that saw is down in the case. That makes me happy. All right. Okay. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is now I'll probably just take that piston off. We'll pull this plate out, split it into 2. But anyway, come back for the next one because we'll finish breaking it down. We'll get everything cleaned up and then get new bearings in it, seals, everything, and we'll get it back together. Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching.